Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. JerichoGreen.net. Get there. I'm starting my own thing, creating my own safe space. $3.99 a month, cheaper than a damn gallon of gas. And I just came back from a hike with my son, with Junior. And on the way back, we stopped at this little fruit stand or a produce. Actually, it's more than a stand. I take that back. They got the tables and stuff out front. They got like it's like an old beer truck with the different bays you can raise up. They got those open, full of produce, and they have a store inside. So I guess it's more than just a stand. But the point is, I stopped in there looking as black as I am, and I was free to buy all the produce I wanted. I got nectarines, peaches, strawberries, raspberries. Man, I got all kinds of shit. They had asparagus there, cauliflower, cucumbers. And despite what they tell us that black people don't have access to good food, I was able to find some. Now, I don't know if the police are going to come arrest me later or take it out of my fridge and throw it away because I'm not allowed to have it. But as of right now, I just went to a produce stand and bought all the produce I wanted. Healthy stuff. Green. So who am I supposed to believe? Them or my lying eyes? Sorry, motherfuckers. Anyway, you want to hear some more crazy shit? All right, fine. Sports Illustrated. You know, now, hop in here, guys. Come on in. There's room. I'll scoot over. Here you go. Come on in the time machine. We're going to go back, I don't know, 25 years, something like that, when I was a young man, when I was an adolescent, when my voice was like, you know? And there's some lady tailgating a PG&E truck. I hope he hits his brakes and she slams in the back of him. Anyway, so back then, there was this model. Her name was Tyra Banks. And she was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. And ever since then, damn, that lady did almost hit the back of that truck. Anyway, before then, and after that, everybody in that magazine and on the cover was a model, because models are beautiful and people like to look at beautiful things. You remember way back in the day when everybody did what they were put here to do? Everybody was in the right group? Not anymore, guys. This is the great blur. That's what this is. We're blurring all the lines. Men, women, kids, all that shit. Everybody can do everything and everybody's going to be everywhere. This is the great blur, and this continues. So, the latest edition of Sports Illustrated has, now I don't know if it's all three of them on the same cover or if they're all going to come out with their own cover, but they have Megan Thee Stallion. And get ready, guys. Here's some more firsts, okay? So, Megan Thee Stallion is this hood rat rapper, and look at the name, Megan Thee Stallion. A stallion is a male horse. Anyway, she's the first rapper to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. As stupid as that sounds. Then you have Naomi Osaka, that tennis player. My bad. I was under the impression that models are supposed to be pretty. Anyway, then you have the third one and the biggest one of all. Some girl named, or some person named Bloom. I don't know, her last name's Bloom. But anyway, this is the first transgender the first transgender woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Now, you guys don't have to come with me out on this limb if you don't want to, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most people who read Sports Illustrated are men, which is why they used to put beautiful women on the cover to attract men to their magazine so they would buy it and read it. Now, last time I checked, I was a heterosexual male, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I don't want to see a transgender man in the Sports Illustrated magazine that I buy. I don't, but if I did, I wouldn't want to see a transgender man, woman, in the magazine. I don't want any lumps in the bikini, all right? There's only supposed to be 2 lumps in a bikini, and those are supposed to be up top. No lower lumps, all right? No low lumps. We want all the lumps in a bikini to be up top. I don't want to see a bulge in the bikini. No bikini bulges. That's disgusting. That's why men buy this magazine, to look at beautiful women. Not to look at their virtue signaling checklist. See, this is the Voltron Effect. Now, if you're a kid of the 80s, you know who Voltron is. If not, I'll tell you. Voltron was this robot that was assembled by all these smaller robots. They were all cats. I don't know if they were like panthers or some shit like that, but they're all big cats. And each different cat was a different color, and it formed a different part of the robot. And when they would be called together, when they formed Voltron, all of these cat robots, and it was cooler than it sounds, trust me. All these robots combined to form one large, powerful robot with a big old sword named Voltron. Now, what I mean by the Voltron Effect is that their arguments on their own are so fucking weak that they have to put them together to form one big cause. So you got systemic racism, and you got the LGBT alphabet soup group. You got all these different groups coming together and attaching themselves to, I don't know, the civil rights movement. I thought we were done with that shit. But they bring all of these causes together because on their own, they're weak. So that's why you got this first transgender woman and the first rapper, and I guess Naomi Osaka is the first athlete on the cover. Who gives a shit? But this is what they have to do. They have to put all of these things together to make hopefully one give a shit. But I don't understand. I mean, is it that important to be woke, to go against the whole concept of your business? You go back and look at past Sports Illustrated models, Kate Upton, what's her name, Brooke something. Like I said, Tyra Banks. What's the other lady? She got all those workout videos. Yeah, her name's Brooke something. But there are 2 Brooks, multiple Brooks. The point is, there was one time when Sports Illustrated concentrated on beautiful women who look good in these swimsuits. They have a swimsuit edition. That means you need people that look good in these swimsuits to sell the swimsuit edition. How do you get complete 180 from your business model? Why is Sports Illustrated putting a transgender woman on the cover of a magazine for straight men? That doesn't make any sense. Straight men do not like transgender women because you can put all the lipstick in the world on that pig, but it's still made of pork. You can put all the hair extensions and the lipstick and the tight fitting and squeeze them together. They still got a dick. Maybe not. Maybe she got rid of it. But on the inside, you're still a man. And men do not want to see, straight men do not want to see other men wearing bikinis. Now, Megan Thee Stallion and Naomi Osaka are women, but they're not pretty women. Swimsuit model. Remember that word model? That means beautiful. That means pretty. Megan Thee Stallion and Naomi Osaka are not pretty. Sorry. Megan Thee Stallion's all right, but she's a hood rat. And if you're gross on the inside, I'm a firm believer that affects the outside. And Naomi Osaka, remember, she's not doing any press. It's affecting her mental health, but I guess she's okay to do this photo shoot. You tell me. This shit's confusing. I thought models were pretty. I thought women wore swimsuits. I got it all wrong. Someone please correct me in the comment section. But that's what they always got to do. They always got to attach shit to this whole, I don't know, fight against racism. Whatever that is. What racism? Where? I just told you I went and bought a bunch of produce, and but they keep telling us that black people don't have access to produce. Oh, well, Jericho, that's you. Not every black man. Shut your ass up. If you got access to Yak and Jay's and Instagram or Facebook Live, you got access to fruit and vegetables. I don't want to hear that shit. We got the salad bowl of the world in America. So if you're connected to said salad bowl of the world, you got access to fruit and vegetables. We got access to all kinds of unhealthy shit. So why wouldn't you don't want the access to healthy stuff. That's the thing. You can, but you'd rather have some fried or sweet shit. I get it. But there's a difference between not having access and not wanting to. Big difference. But this furthers the bigotry of low expectations. This furthers them treating people of color like children. Like little ass children who can't make decisions for themselves and who can't figure shit out. I'm surprised they still sell shoes with shoelaces to black people, because we can't figure out how to eat good. We can't figure out the internet. We can't figure out how to get a driver's license. So how do we figure out how to tie our shoes? From now on, I want them selling nothing but Velcro to black people, because we can't handle laces. We cannot comprehend rabbit runs around a tree and through the hole and all that shit. Velcro from now on for these dumb black people who can't figure shit out. I'm not saying it. They are. Them. Man, let me get in here with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone. Link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link, the Teespring link, and JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.